Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nursing 9661, Foundations of Nursing Science. I'm going to give you a very quick overview of the online forum discussion instructions. I know it's been written out for you, but it might be a little bit helpful if I maybe expand a little bit on each of the sort of areas just to help guide you a little bit. So I'm going to read some of the instructions, but then I'm going to also share with you a little bit of a little more detail. So as we begin the semester, you have already been assigned to a group of either 2 or 3, and you will be co-leading a portion of the class discussions that are based on the module readings or anything else that we have shared with you throughout the course content. And you might be wondering, like, why do I have to facilitate an online forum discussion? Why doesn't the professor or the facilitator of the course just go ahead and put it out there and ask us questions? We have thought about this, and really at the graduate level, this is a really important process because you're co-leading a discussion that moves beyond just the knowledge acquisition that you're getting from the articles or from the readings on a weekly basis. And it's to help you engage in perhaps a higher order thinking of analyzing what you've read, synthesizing it, and maybe even thinking of how you would apply that theory or the work that you're looking at into your own practice. By facilitating these discussions as well, we've found that students do build their own confidence in articulating some complex ideas. It helps to encourage peer-to-peer learning, and it also helps you to not just think about your own work and ideas, but it helps you to collaborate. And when you are co-leading, you begin to deepen your own understanding of the content, and you're also honing your facilitation skills and communication skills. And it really is essential as you advance your nursing roles. Now, the facilitators will take turns choosing a salient or important topic of interest that arises during the weekly readings from the modules. And if you are a facilitator in a particular week, you do not need to be a respondent if your name alphabetically falls into that category. As a facilitator, though, you should consider how you might generate some enthusiasm in the forum, maybe sparking some curiosity, maybe framing the topic with some interesting or provocative questions, and connecting some of the readings that you're looking at to real world nursing examples that I'm sure all of you could share. The responsibilities of the facilitator team we usually request by Monday at 9 a.m. that you have written and posted a summary highlighting a key issue that arises from the weekly readings or module content. You might wish to pose a couple of questions to the respondents to consider, and your summary doesn't have to be really lengthy. We're asking for maximum 300 words, and then your additional questions that you would want to encourage your respondents to consider. So when you write and post this summary, really thinking about critical thinking, and maybe your questions that you could pose would really be the springboard for interesting dialogue through that week. So when you craft or write your questions, you might want to think about, what did you read? Are there any gaps in the material? Are there any obvious tensions that you see that's written about? How might you apply this in your workplaces? So this creates a richer, more interactive learning environment. And it really does help to co-construct what you're looking at rather than just passively absorbing the readings. Between Monday at 9 a.m. and Thursday at 6 p.m., the facilitation team should be responding to approximately 2 to 3 posts, thanking the respondents, maybe asking them what provoked their comments. Is there any further dialogue that you could encourage? Then by Friday at 6 p.m., you as the facilitating team should sit together and write and then post an end of week summary to highlight the key discussion points that have been raised in the forum throughout the week. Your summary should be approximately 300 to 400 words. And at this time, your task would be to synthesize the perspectives that the respondents have shared, maybe identify some of the themes that have come up, looking at some of the main ideas, supporting points, and really trying to see how this might have been applied in the workplace for your colleagues. It does help to reinforce what you've all read about throughout the week, and it does help to encourage the participants who have really contributed throughout the week and really acknowledging their hard work. The summary also serves as a collective way to gather the knowledge that you have read about and have had your participants share as well. So it's really synthesizing everything that you've read throughout the week and putting it into a nice little compact summary. Now, the responsibility of the respondents between Monday at 9 a.m. and Thursday at 6 p.m., if you are assigned to be a respondent in that week, your post doesn't have to be any longer than 2 to 250 words. This is not a formal essay. It's not a formal paper. Your writing should be professional and respectful, but more in a conversational tone, as if you're engaging the colleagues in a thoughtful discussion. By being succinct, it really does help you to express your thoughts really clearly and concisely, and it makes it really easy for the other respondents to not feel overwhelmed by reading pages and pages that you have posted. And it helps to keep the discussion more dynamic, and it ensures that there isn't like a lengthy, here's what I know, I'm telling you all about what I've read. No, it should be more of a, what did you think of this? This is what came to my mind when I read this particular article or reading from the week. So it's really a place for you to engage and really try and maybe see things from a different person's perspective. By Monday to Thursday at 6 p.m., you are also being asked to comment to one of your colleagues specifically, not just a general overview of the general discussion that's going on, but you might offer some personal opinion. Maybe this shorter response of 100 words could help you to create a sense that your colleague has been heard and that their thoughts and ideas provoked something within you that you wanted to respond to. And it helps to build the connection between the theory and the practice throughout all of your diverse perspectives. You're asked to respond as well to at least 5 out of the 9 weekly online discussions, and really trying to ask provocative questions that may help the facilitators and other respondents to think more deeply about what is going on. During the week of September 8th through the 12th, which is when we start up, we will engage in our forum by introducing ourselves to one another, providing what you feel comfortable sharing with others, like where you work or what is your role in your workplace, maybe what is your favorite story, favorite book, favorite movie, anything that you would feel comfortable sharing with all of us. That will be very helpful. During the week of September 15th to the 19th, there won't be any online discussions. This was our time to introduce ourselves. And then we will begin the forum during the week of September 22nd to the 26th. And we, the instructors for the course, will be the facilitators during this time. The first time that you will begin facilitating will be during the week that starts on September the 29th. So you just need to look at the schedule that will be attached to the online forum discussions, and you'll see who you're participating with, who is your partner, and what are the weeks that you will be the respondent. So I hope this information has been helpful for you. We look forward to the discussions. They're always interesting, and we get to know a little bit more about each of you during that time. And please feel free, if you're still, have any questions about the forum, to reach out to any one of us who leads your course section. So I hope you have a wonderful semester. Looking forward to, again, beginning Nursing 9661. It's a very interesting course, a lot of good insight that you will find. The readings are excellent, and I hope that you take something out of this that you maybe didn't even anticipate that you would have in this course. So thank you again for listening to me, and wishing you a wonderful semester.